Egypt has spared no effort in supporting the Palestinian cause at all levels, whether international, regional, or even providing economic support to the Palestinian people. Cairo played its historical role in protecting civilians in Palestine. It has communicated with all relevant international parties, as stated in President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's message a few days ago, saying we are communicating with all international forces and all influential regional parties to reach an immediate halt to the violence and achieve a calm that will spare the blood of civilians on both sides. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is playing a major role in stopping the war between the Palestinian factions and the Israeli occupation army, where Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry is conducting intensive contacts with the foreign ministers of Saudi Arabia, Jordan and Canada to follow up on the situation in the Gaza Strip and to coordinate efforts to deal with the humanitarian crisis in the Strip. In this context, the Egyptian administration has devoted a multi-level and multidimensional effort to serve the files of the Palestinian cause, to achieve the ultimate goal of an equitable settlement of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict through the principle of a two-state solution on the borders of 1967 with East Jerusalem as its capital. Egypt has sponsored the Palestinian dialogue and has been hosting it in Cairo in repeated rounds since November 2002, with the aim of helping these factions achieve Palestinian reconciliation. Egypt has also provided humanitarian assistance in implementation of President el-Sisi's directives to provide immediate and humanitarian assistance to the brotherly state of Palestine. Convoys of the National Alliance for Civil Development Work and Decent Life have set off for the sector, including about 106 shipments loaded with large quantities of humanitarian aid, including food and meat, blankets, in addition to clothing and boxes of medicines and medical supplies, to support the brothers in Palestine after the violence carried out by the Israeli occupation forces on the Gaza Strip. Egypt has played a historical role in recent decades, where it has succeeded in breaking the siege of the people of Gaza and delivering relief assistance. In 2007, it provided $48 million to support the Palestinian Authority and more than $40 million in humanitarian assistance and training programs. Egypt also confirmed in January 2008 its commitment to continue its contribution to providing electricity to the Gaza Strip without being affected by Israeli measures. In January 2008, Egypt provided food aid to the Palestinians and allowed them to enter the Egyptian site to purchase their needs of food due to the lack of food in Gaza. Egypt also opened the Rafah land crossing for Palestinians to cross on both sides for 3 days, especially for patients, the wounded, and humanitarian cases. In September 2008, Egypt reopened the Rafah land port to allow pilgrims and patients from the Gaza Strip to enter Egypt for 2 days. In May 2021, the Egyptian presidential initiative to grant $500 million for the reconstruction of Gaza was launched. During the Israeli aggression on Gaza in May 2021, President el-Sisi directed the Egyptian government to coordinate with the Palestinian brothers in Gaza to assess their needs and meet them, and to open Egyptian hospitals to receive the wounded and injured from Gaza. The Ministry of Health also sent a ton of medical aid to Gaza worth 14 million Egyptian pounds and equipped 11 hospitals with 900 beds and 3,600 medical staff to receive the Palestinians wounded.